What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got a quick video for y'all. Recently I've been driving the Honda Pilot a lot. Since I put the head gaskets on, it's been doing real good. No check engine light, running good, guys. No smoking or nothing. But long story short, I've been letting my other car sit a lot. I have not drove my 600,000 mile Accord, I call it. It's been sitting in the front yard for about 2 weeks. I haven't crunk it, I haven't drove it. Long story short, guys, me and my wife were sitting on the porch one day. It was hot outside, but we were sitting on the porch, and we heard something go, like something shattered. It's like glass broke. Long story short, guys, let me turn y'all around. You know something missing? My window's gone. This fucking window, for some reason, nothing fell out the sky. I swear to God, nothing fell out the sky. Nobody shooting guns nowhere. We literally sit here and the window just shattered from the heat, I guess. All the windows rolled up. It's been sit out in the sun. For some reason, this window right here was just pixelated. My wife opened this door up to get something out, and she slammed the door shut a little too hard. Even though after she seen it, and everything just fell in. There was glass all in here. I done got it out. So, to make a quick video to try to get some content out for y'all, I'm gonna make a video of putting the window in. Got one from the junkyard, which is sitting right there. $20, ain't too bad. At the junkyard, I had to take this quarter glass out. This one I might be able to get it back in without taking the quarter glass out, because at the junkyard, the door was kind of messed up at the bottom. But if I gotta take the quarter glass out, either way, the window's going in. The other thing is, guys, I've seen a leather Honda just like this 98 Honda Accord. I seen a leather one, guys. Same body style, everything about it. Uptown earlier today, and this lady has the same problem. The same window busted on this side. The passenger side wheel. The window gets busted from the heat. So I don't know if I found something that's going on with these old Hondas or what. But what are the odds? Mine busted, and then I go uptown, and one of my customers called me over. I was near her house and said, "Ben, something's wrong with my car. My window's busted." I went over to it, and her window is exactly the same, messed up like mine. So, I'm going to cut to the chase. We're going to put this window in. Turn y'all around again. The Zuzu Ascender is back. This is the one I fixed the grill in. I can say it's a comeback. I don't really know right now. Since I've let the customer have it, he wrecked it right here on this side. And long story short, since he wrecked it, the transmission quit shifting. So, we'll tell you that later. I got some more content coming. We're going to be putting a transmission in a Dodge. 2 Dodges. And whatever. Let me get y'all set up, and we're going to put this window in. Alright, guys. The only thing you need to do this job, most of the time, is a flathead, Phillips head, an extension with a 10mm socket. Occasionally, a 10mm on a 1/4" drive ratchet, short, flashlight, gun, not really recommended, but this is going to be getting the bolts out the broken glass quick. So first of all, you're going to sit right here. We're going to pop this little cover off right here, the flathead. It's a Phillips head in there. Down here, pop that little cover off down there. It's a little Phillips head. We're gonna get this, pop this piece up right here, unplug the switch. We're gonna take the door panel off. Door panel is real easy to come off, guys. It just pops off. So put you on a tripod. We're gonna get going on it. We might not have to take. I'm hoping I don't have to do it. I can't really remember, to be honest. But more than likely, we probably have to take the quarter glass out, which I don't like doing, because when you take this trim off right here, take this trim off, it's two Phillips head screws, and that's what loosens up the glass. But in the process, if this thing's brittle, and the car's a 98. The car's a 98, so you know what's going to happen. All this shit right here is going to get damaged, and, well, long story short, we might be leaking water in the freaking car after the window's installed. So just be very careful. This shit's getting hard to find because the car is so old. Alright, so like I said, we're going to start doing this. Pop this little square out right here. Usually that thing breaks. The little plastic piece that you pop out. Got that one exposed. Take the screw out right here for your door handle. What we're going to do is we're going to pop it this way and out, real gentle. Way in here there's a clip holding the latch mechanism on. What up? I'll show you in a minute. I can't think of the word. Be careful with that clip, you don't want to break it. Have to hold your watch on, how the door opens. We can reach down here and take this clip set out right here. Screwdriver's magnetic today. Same way with this, we're going to pull forward like that. And gently pop up. Hopefully it don't break on me. There is a tool, a trim tool you can buy to get these out. Gotta be real careful right here. This stuff's brittle. 98. Right now we're gonna unplug this switch, but we're gonna put it back on when the door panel's off. That way we can roll the window down. Well, what's left of the window, where we can get the bolts out and slide the new window in. Push this little clip. See, it's a pain in the ass, but push it in, pull, done. Now the rest of the door, make sure it ain't. Sometimes it's been off before. Somebody might put a screw in the bottom of it. In this case, I don't think it's ever been off. So take your flathead, just go around the bottom, just pick a spot. Pick a spot to stick it in at. Pry out. Like that. Yes, it sounds dramatic, but that's how your door panel comes off. You get a little light down at the bottom right here when you lift up, make sure you unplug that light. Oops. Push down here. Take your light out. You can let it hang. Unplug it. Surprisingly, that piece of styrofoam stayed in it. Is this an anti-rattle thing? We don't hear it rattling. Put the door panel on top of the car. This plastic shit right here. To be honest, I don't never put it back on. Once you rip it, it's ripped. Don't lose your little clip things here and here. I'll show you how they go back in here shortly. I'm gonna take all this plastic out. It's basically like insulation sound burial thing. But just take it, get it all out the fucking way. Just glue shit gets on your hands. It's nasty as shit. It's like wax they use. Oh god, I got glass on the bottom of the door still. But yeah. Anyway. See, now look at that. Now that. See, this is what gets me, guys. I went to the junkyard to a Honda to get that window out. And the one at the junkyard didn't have this gaping ass hole right here. The look where the fucking window track things are. So, I mean, that is hilarious. Really hilarious how things happen like that. So anyways, we're gonna turn the key on, plug the thing up. I'm gonna see if I can make the window go down. But to be honest with you, I need to get all this glass out of this fucking track right here. Let me get y'all a closer look. I can show what I'm looking at. All that glass that's stuck in the track right there, make sure you get all that shit out. Does that will bust your new glass in that track. Theoretically, you might be able to raise the regulator all the way up. All the way up. Well, you can just get to the bolts. Like, look at that. Hit that one. And then spin it to get to your other one. Theoretically, you probably do it. We're going to see how this one wants to act. Like I said, the other one didn't have this hole right here. And we ended up having to take the quarter glass out just to get the fucking glass out for some odd reason. I mean, it was a little 98, but that other one was like a, I don't freaking know, to be honest with you. But yeah, put you back on the tripod. I'm gonna get this glass out of these tracks and we'll be back. Alright, we got the key on. I'm gonna see how this window track wants to look out. If I can reach in and straighten it up. Turn it like a bitch. Yeah, it lines up. Yeah, both of the tins line up at the bottom. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna see if it lets me do it with the way I'm used to doing it, guys. You're gonna go through here's the tin here. We've got the regulator all the way down. We're going to slide the other glass in, make sure it's in the track. If I can't slide the other glass in, I'm going to take the quarter glass out, which may piss me off. But it is what it is. Do not use the impact gun going back in. I just lost that fucking pin down there. I have to get it out. Give me a second while I dig these freaking bolts out. Yes, it's still glass down the bottom of the door. I'll get it out and after the video. I'm not really worried about the glass right now in the bottom of the door. It's my car. If it's a customer's car, yes. But well, if I find that little tin, we'll be a business. That is. Alright. Basically, this is the pieces that the window holds onto the window. They was there. These tins seem to be in a safe spot. But yeah, we're going to see what it wants to do. I don't put windows in every day. But when it comes to your own shit you're working on, there's always something that's going to fuck up. So basically, start from the outside. See if it lets me slide it in. Give me a second. I'm gonna go this side first. Yep, I might have to take that quarter glass out. Sad to say. Wait a minute. Alright, let me reboot. Still got glass in the track. Let me reboot, guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I still got glass in the track. Let me try again. I think I can get it in with the clear glass in it. Just give me a sec. I got glass in the track still. Alright, guys. Take 2 of trying to get the glass in. They can be finicky, but it is glass. You gotta be mindful. You can't be roughhousing it. Yeah, might have to take that quarter glass out, guys. Good. You know what pissed me off though, that quarter glass? It's gonna fuck up the damn trim piece and it's gonna make me just gotta be leaking. I know it is. Yep, I gotta take the quarter glass out, guys. This window just ain't gonna let you do it. that way. So, all right. Take the quarter glass out. We're gonna go and peel this up right here. Sad to say, without breaking these freaking clip things, hopefully. Alright, well, it's one screw. The other one had 2 screws for some odd reason. We're just gonna pull it back all the way right there. Phillips head. We'll take this Phillips head out right here. Any other vehicle, they don't have the corner glass or the front glass, so freaking easy. It slides in. The back glass can be a freaking pain in the fucking ass. End up pissing you off. So, I tried to do a shortcut. In this case, no shortcut. We got a pin right here. We need to take out right here. It's actually part of your track. So now, track to move. Let me look right here one time. My light. Like I said, this other door. Yeah, 10 there, 10 here. This is basically your track. We're loosening up. We're basically taking that track out. Taking the track out with the window. Now going back in, I don't fucking know. Might be a bitch. But we'll find out, guys. It's crazy when you walk on your own shit. When you walk on your own stuff just works differently. So, that piece you heard was a spacer that spaces from the door to that track to keep it in place. We should be able to very easily pop this glass out. Let's see here, guys. Alright, very carefully get the track off the window. You're going to be real easily getting this rubber out of the hole. Right here in the middle, pull it back just a little bit. Like this. Very easily. We're easily moving this track over. Like this. Now. See? We went over like that. This quarter glass pops out like that real easily. Don't tell your government. And there's your quarter glass. Once you go back in, you make sure it sets back in there perfectly what it's supposed to do. The screw I took out, this thing holds it in right here. You can set the quarter glass over. We're gonna take this out. Probably. Well, we're just gonna let it sit way off to the side like this, out the way, guys. Alright. Now, we're gonna try to put our window in again. take 3 of putting the window in. You know what the bad part is? There it goes. See, the bad part is you got the window in. Now it's going to be hard to get the quarter glass back in. So give me a second. Let me adjust this a little bit. Finesse it. Where I get it where I need to get the bolts back in the thing for us. Alright guys. With the window all the way down. It's actually down further than it's supposed to be. But down. Make sure your track is in the side where you can still play with it. We're going to get the quarter glass back in. Put our screws back in the track. And we're going to get the window where it will roll up. This is a finessing job. I ain't going to lie. I don't like doing this shit. But see, everything's a fucking tight fit. That's what pisses me off about this, man. Alright, so you lift up the track. Now you gotta shove your fucking glass back in here on the side. Gotta love when you mess with your own stuff and don't want to do right. You know what I mean? We're gonna pull some more slack off right here. Get this out of the way completely. Stick the quarter glass in here. This must be a bit. Get the quarter glass in there. Alright, when the quarter glass is in, make sure the seal is all the way in. When it's in, it ain't moving at all. So, it took me about, let's say, about 10 minutes to get it right. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Now we're gonna try to get this other piece in. Once you get this last piece in, I can raise the window up and get the track on it. Oh, It's a job, guys. It ain't no fucking walk in the ballpark. But you move the window, slide this bitch down in there. You gotta fucking play with it to get it down in there. So, I'll be back in about 2 seconds. Gotta play with it to get it down in there. You got those 2 studs sticking out. You put the screws in. Alright, so you gotta play up the window a lot. Basically go up, down, tilt the window a little bit. You gotta jiggle it to get this piece in. Got it in, but so far. Start putting this trim piece, the mold piecing back on. And then we can put the screws back in right here, the thing. So you stick your hand, pop it back in the hole. Like that. This lines up right there. I'm just gonna put the screw in it. That way I can see what the fuck I'm doing. So, and you know what? No, I did not. Thought that screw rolled away from me, guys. Put the screw back in right here. Like I said, we're just gonna keep some slack in it. Take the flashlight. Make sure the window is actually in the fucking track. Which it is. We're gonna roll the window all the way up. Let me get the bolts in it for the window. It's a tedious job, I ain't gonna fucking lie. A job I don't like fucking doing. Alright, I'll be back when I get the 2 bolts in. You gotta flap the window to get the bolts in the window. Alright guys, I got the bolts started in the window. Now this one is Codex drive ratchet. It's gonna come in handy. Because when the window is broke, it let the regulator go down further. But you know, on these 98 Accords, the window back glasses don't go down all the way. So stick your hand in there to this hole right here with a light, with my flashlight. Look through here and tighten it up. That window track, we'll get it tight in a minute. We're going to roll the window all the way up. And the thing is, I've always had problems with this window. I mean, I should have changed the regulator too. But this window don't usually roll down. Like, I never roll this window down, guys. You gonna tighten up, you motherfucker? Thank you. Now you gotta go through this other one right here. The other hand. Come through here. And tighten the other one up. I actually roll the window up a little bit to get to that hole. But yeah, you tighten this other one up. The rest way I'm gonna roll the window up so I can get to this other one better. This one on the side, this is the hardest one to get to. Alright, motherfucker, you gonna fucking tighten up or what? Right, good job. Thank you. Alright, I got that side tight. Now to warp the window a little bit. So I can see this fucking hole better. Alright, got it in there. I got the window up all the way. But I need to get this fucking bolt on this side. It's such a pain in the ass. So I gotta go back down again real easily. And I tighten that bolt up. Look at that. Actually, since I went up all the way, now I can get to these fucking bolts right here real easy. The track right here lined up by itself. And that's the point to run the window all the way up. The window track lines up. Go back in the same groove it was in. To a fucker right here. It's gonna be a little bastard to put in, but we'll get her. Trying to make just a quick video for y'all guys, but looks like I'm just showing you of me, well, cussing at it. Alright. Like I said, go back in the same groove it was in. So like pull over a little bit. And make sure the window rolls down all the way and back up easily. So that little stopping, mine always done that on this side. That's why I don't know roll this fucking window down. But I'm gonna get this bolt in right here. And basically you just reverse the process, guys. Put your door panel back on and everything. Get your glass out the door. That's how you change your window. 98 though to a cord. Make sure you put this back in the groove. Put your screw in. And that's how you change your window. I'm not afraid to show y'all my mistakes and my little issues I have doing jobs. That's the shit you run into working on vehicles. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. I got some more content coming. But this is how you put a window in a 98 Honda Accord, which is my car. Hopefully no more windows break on it. It's been a really good car for 600,000 miles. And, well, I love it. So, eventually we'll get my other car going, my F-20B. But we're just doing so much shit right now. Just not enough time today to do everything. But yes, like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.